TeamSwench Q&A episode 1. Welcome to the Q&A session.
Long-awaited.
Yeah, we put on our Instagrams and on the YouTube earlier in the week that we was going to do the Q&A, and you all sent your questions in, so shout out to everyone that sent in. We got a load through, so we're going to go through some of them today, answer them to the best of our abilities, and hopefully you get the answers you were looking for.
Let's get straight to it.
Alright then, so first one off the YouTube.
Who's it from?
From Songbender. Do you recognise the name?
Nah.
He likes everything. Shout out Songbender. How long have you and Scott known each other?
Basically, my mum had a nursery, so his mum kind of knew my mum from that, brought him down, and yeah, that's how we got together. Then we went to the same primary school, and then from primary school went our separate ways for a bit, and then come back together.
And then
a few years later, and then
TeamSwench
was created.
We've pretty much known each other all our lives. Well, no we haven't. How long have you and Shiro both been training, and what made you want to take up a bodybuilding career? I've been training probably about 7 years, but originally I started going gym to lose weight because I was a bit out of shape, and then I got into MMA, competed in MMA for a while. So I was going, that's when we started, we was going gym together, and it was going gym for a while. But because I was doing MMA, I was cutting weight and stuff like that, so it wasn't really on a bodybuilding thing. So I'd say bodybuilding wise, like specifically for that, probably about 4 years maybe, 4 or 5 years. But overall I've been training about 7 years, 7-8 years.
I've been training about, 5 years now?
Yeah.
Used to train in my back garden when I was younger, just messing out.
Oh, I wish we had the old pictures.
Didn't have a clue what I was doing. Then went Malia with this guy, come back, and then brought me to the gym, showed me what's what. And then yeah, fell in love with it, and yeah.
Yeah, I think when you start training, it just gets addictive, and like you want to get bigger and bigger. And then, like even now, I said if you would have asked me 2 years ago if I'd be happy what I look like now, I'd be gassing, yeah. But then it never ends.
Yeah, you didn't even want to get massive.
Yeah,
before.
I never want to get massive. But then the bigger you get, the more you get, and then we're actual fans of bodybuilding as a sport. So yeah.
Never satisfied, innit?
Yeah. So and then yeah, like I said, I started competing last year, loved it, and now that's just the lifestyle that we live in.
It's just a lifestyle, right?
What are your top 5 gyms in Birmingham? That is from Dre Richards.
It's got to be Emporium #1.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Emporium, obviously, I'd say Body Blitz. Not. No way. Sorry.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've got to have to say it's Emporium.
Yeah, Emporium.
#1
definitely.
best gym in Birmingham.
Obviously Body Blitz. Shout out Body Blitz. Ironworks. You ain't been there either. Ironworks and Emporium are like the equipment wise and like as far as being not famous gyms, like well known in Birmingham. They're the top 2, I'd say. Ultimate Fitness is good. Tom.
Yeah, that's decent. What about Flex? What do you say about that?
I wouldn't say top 5.
I do like it though. It is good.
Flex Fitness. Alright, Flex Fitness, Dig Buff. So Emporium, Ironworks,
Ultimate Fitness, top 3.
Ultimate Fitness, and then obviously Body Blitz, the Rock Gym, where we train out of and PT out of. I know I'm missing some, I can't think. Stevie B's is a shout as well in A category. That's
yeah,
alright.
I do need to go there.
And tell you where sick, Infinity Fitness in Coleshill. Yeah, Infinity in Coleshill. So there's a few there. They're probably the top ones in Birmingham.
Oh, thanks for the like, mate. Everyone go follow my Instagram @_shy_.
A question from Steve.fits. Instagram, Steve.fits. Do you boys have a training split that you stick to? For example, do you always train a certain body part on a certain day, or do you mix it up a bit, and how planned are your sessions?
I'm going to start this one. I used to have a routine. Used to have Monday legs, Tuesday arms, whatever. Now I just go into the gym and train what I feel like training. I still make sure I hit every body part in the week. But some days, you know what I mean, when you just don't. Say when you got a set routine and you got legs and you go in there and your mind's not really on legs. Do you know what I mean? So I find it's better just to go by feel, train what you want to train basically. Just making sure you hit every body part in the week. So yeah, don't follow a plan no more.
Yeah, I'm pretty much
Just
the same.
do what I want.
No plan. Like Shida said, just go in and make sure you're getting everything in within the week. And the way I work is my weak points are my arms, so I try to get arms in at least twice a week. And then as long as I've done that and trained everything else once, I'm happy. I've got no set days, and even rest days. I've got no set rest days. We'll just train, and then when we feel like we need a rest,
just have go by feel how the body feels.
So literally, no training split. We train by how we feel, and
just do what you want or do what you do.
Do what you want. So yeah, that's that. No split, just train. But I would say when you're starting out, or you're in the beginner, intermediate stages, it's best to have a routine, build a good foundation.
Yeah.
And then, like, we're at the stage now where we don't have to have that set routine. It's like we know when we're hitting certain body parts enough. We know when we need to train a bit more or cut it back. So it's all by feel. So Instagram, it's Scott Summers, at it's Scott Summers. How many meals do you eat a day? I have 5 meals a day, regardless of whether I'm cutting or bulking. 5 set meals a day. Shout out Pro Gains, our sponsors, who sort me out with all my meals. But yeah, 5 meals a day, and that's whether I'm cutting or bulking. Obviously, meal sizes and carb intake and all that will change, but 5 meals a day, I find that's more than enough.
I don't really have a set target. Well, I don't really have a set target. I just eat as many meals as I can. Some days it's 4, some days it's 7. Do you know what I mean? I just try and get as many calories in as I can. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think because obviously we're both totally different body types in the sense of that focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I have to literally watch what I eat in a sense. If I ate like Shy, I'd just get fat. But Shy's got a fast metabolism, so he has to just get all the calories.
If I miss a meal, I lose weight, I lose 2 pounds straight away. So I have to stay on top of it. It is hard, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to get 7 meals in religiously.
I think it's harder to get more food in than it is to diet. It's easy to diet. Trying to force food down when you're not hungry is actually hard.
To be honest, I don't look forward to my next meal. That's how bad it is, but I know that I have to eat, I have to stay on top of the meals, you know what I mean? To get this mass, to get this size, so yeah. Between 4 and 7 meals a day.
Instagram, at g.mandia. Shy, why are you not competing? With a laughing face.
I get this question so much.
I get this question a lot.
It's probably like the most asked question. To be honest, I don't enjoy it. Like, I have competed in the past. I don't enjoy it. Hats off to anyone that does compete. I know what it takes, but the dieting, I just hate being hungry. The cardio, I don't know how Scott managed to get up like 5 o'clock in the morning, do cardio, and then train, and then do cardio again. Can't do it. I think you got to be passionate for it, do you know what I mean? When I did compete, I was doing it with the wrong mentality. I thought, yeah, I'm going to do this and get sponsored and then get all these endorsements coming through. It doesn't work like that. It can happen, don't get me wrong, but you have to go there just generally loving it, loving what you do you know what I mean? If that happens, then yeah, that's a bonus from it, but yeah. So.
It's too much to do, the whole prep, it's too much to do, like when if it's not your passion. Everyone, if you want to compete and you're passionate about it, then it's still hard work and it's a lot to do, it takes over everything, but obviously it's your passion, so you do it. If you're doing it for any other reason, you're not gonna. And
that's what I think. I was doing it for in the hope of, I'm gonna get sponsored by doing this, so I'll just do it. Do you know what I mean? Saying that though, I don't think you have to compete to make it in the fitness industry. I think if you build up your following, get a good following behind you, get your content out there, then there's still other opportunities you can do.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So
like, that's what I'm passionate. Like I love competing. Even though I've only done a few shows, but same sense it does. I do it because it gives us content as well. It gives you guys, a journey to follow and that. So I've got both sides of it, but I am passionate about just competing, regardless of TeamSwench, the camera, YouTube, whatever. I'd still be competing. Yeah. So it's one of them. And
also, you got to be dedicated. You got to sacrifice so much, and I don't think. Do you know what I mean? I'm just not.
No,
I'm not there. I'm not there to.
You're not that guy. Shy just loves training, so he'll turn up and train.
Training and eating.
So
train when I want.
Yeah, it's not so. You really got a routine. So This question is off Matthew Widowson off YouTube. What is your wing mirror fault? I found that funny, so I wanted to include it. Obviously, nah, it's not even part of it. You probably clocked. I tried to keep it out of the vlog because obviously it looks a bit champion that. But in the same sense, I don't care any. I'm not.
It's real.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to it. Parked up. Someone's obviously just smacked it off. And that was about a year ago. And I am just literally not really bothered. But also, the second part to the question was, now, what are your aims with competitive bodybuilding? Like, do you want to go for a pro card eventually? I haven't got an aim as far as bodybuilding, as far as competing in bodybuilding. I want to progress and I want to win shows, and wherever it takes me, it takes me.
But I think that's everyone's dream though, isn't it? Like, everyone that competes thinks, alright,
yeah, but
maybe one day Olympia, maybe one day pro card, you know what I mean?
Realistically, I think because I've started so late, I don't think like that. I think now that's not it's not a possibility because anything can happen.
Of course it's a possibility.
But in the sense of it's not a direct goal, I'm doing this to get to there. But I'm doing it with the intention of winning and progressing as much as possible. And if it ended up there, obviously that would be a dream. So yeah, my aims as far as competing is just to better my physique, win the categories that I'm entering, and just keep improving. And then wherever it takes me, it takes me. This one is from @ReeseB, @_ReeseB. If I'm training chest and tries and back and buys, would an arms day later on in the week help me gain size on them? If so, what days would you suggest splitting each muscle group to avoid overtraining? ReeseB.
Personally, I train arms once a week now. I used to. I used to train them every other day. Do you know what I mean? I used to train them every other day, but
yeah, I think it's very individual. I don't think if you're eating right and you're resting right, then there's no such thing as overtraining to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But depends. Like it's perfect. It's a perfect question actually for us too, because Shai has got sick arm genetics and he's got sick arms, and now he's at the point where he only has to do it once a week. Probably not even that.
Once a week.
Probably get enough from chest and a back workout.
Yeah.
But whereas me, I'm trying to bring them up and I struggle with arms. So I've started training them like regular. So I'll do them with chest. I'll do my tries with chest and buys with my back. But then I'll do a full arms day. And then at any time throughout the week, I might do a little 20-30 minute arm session. If you put size in your arms easy and it's not a body part you struggle with, then putting them at the end of chest or back.
Everyone wants big arms.
Yeah, everyone wants big arms. So I think best case scenario, do them with chest and back, split them up, and then have a full arms day. That way you're hitting them twice a week. I think unless you've got good arm genetics and they're already.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say try that way anyway. I would say train a body part by itself. So every body part you train by itself.
But you've got lagging arms.
Have a day.
So do you think one arms day is enough? If you got lagging arms?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
If you got lagging arms, have 2 arms days. Two separate arms days. Don't train it with another body part. You want to focus on that muscle group and destroy it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Destroy it. So yeah. Also with arms, no heavyweight. I used to be crazy and stupid and put 40s on, you know what I mean, swinging my back and everything. Lightweight, get the squeeze, get the stretch.
Not lightweight. Heavy, no, weight according to reps, innit? I always say that to people because it's just the thing you say, lightweight, more reps.
Yeah.
But it should be a heavy weight according to
it's not
your rep range. So if you do 20 reps, it still should be, like if you do 10 reps, you do 8, 9, 10 should be struggling. So if you do 20 reps, whatever weight you choose, you should be struggling at 18, 19, 20. Don't be doing back 20 sets of 20 and like they're easy to get to 20, you should still be struggling.
Yeah, we're not saying use 10k, use dumbbells.
But yeah, a bit off track. But yeah, arms, it's relative to the person. If you've got good arms, you've got good arm genetics, 1 arms day a week. If not, get 2 in. I found that helped me. I think my arms have come along quite a bit. Still need to come on, but that's from hitting them twice a week.
Doing what, the high volume?
High volume, all the way. @_Hamed123, my G. I don't know.
I'll take Hamed.
Best ways to improve strength for bench press, deadlift and squat. I would say to improve your deadlift more. Simple as that, isn't it? But with correct form, deadlift more with correct form. Don't worry about getting to the weight you want to lift. Just deadlift more often with correct form and the weight will come. Like we've always deadlifted from the start, always deadlifted, and now I can get 5 or 6 plates, 6.5 plates up pretty clean, and that's not from trying to rush. Like I said, we've been training years, and I've just got to that now. But just make those compounds should be, like I said, a staple. I'll be training. Don't rush the weight. Just work pyramid up. However long it takes. But first of all, increase the volume. Bench press and squats. Personally, I think pause reps helped me out a lot, especially on the bench. My bench was awful, but I did a lot of pause reps before I started dieting for the last few shows. Used a lot of pause reps in, while I was bulking. Just 5-5s, strength program, lots of pauses, and that got my bench up. Still not the best, but it works. And same with the squat as well. So yeah, increase your volume and incorporate pause reps.
All right then.
Slight technical difficulties, but we're back.
JJNR1 on Instagram asks, how often do you guys drink alcohol and do you ever have cheat meals? Never been a big drinker personally. Obviously I do drink when we go out, if we go out. Cheat meal every day. Every other meal.
Everyday cheat meal. Yeah, pretty much same. I don't go out as much as I used to. I used to go out quite a lot. And obviously we both worked out in Napa for 3 years.
So that was everyday drinking for 3 months.
A lot of drinking took place there, but now, yeah, unless we, obviously if we're going out, we're getting on it, we'll get on it. Yeah. But other than that, I don't drink. None of us do, we don't drink socially or like come home and have a beer and that.
Nah, honestly, I haven't drank in about 6 months.
I drank, to be fair, because I've been competing all year. The last time we went out was the 30th of January, went to Manchester, and then I went out about 2 weeks ago in Birmingham, had a good drink, and mate, horrible. Next day was horrible. 24-hour shutdown. So yeah, I don't really drink that much now unless we're going out, and then it's going off. Cheat meal. Now that I'm bulking, I have Sunday as a dedicated cheat day, so I will just eat, go in. But in the week I have my meals clean, and in between that, if I fancy something, I'll just have it now because I'm not cutting or anything. So
thoughts on cheat meal? Does it help the gains or does it?
You don't need a cheat meal. Those that think you need a cheat meal and it benefits you, it's rubbish. It does benefit you.
I think I would say yeah, you do. Depends on what body type you are. Physically. Obviously me, I find it hard to put on weight. So there's only so much chicken and plain rice you can eat. Do you know what I mean?
So then I wouldn't class that as a cheat meal. Like, that's just your diet. If you're trying to put on size and you struggle to do that and you're a hard gainer like Shy is, then like you said, you're not gonna get enough calories from clean food. So you have to throw in some dirty calories in there, in that sense. So that's just part of your diet. If you're on a strict clean diet and you're wondering whether and you're making gains and everything's live and you're wondering whether you should be having cheat days or not,
then I'll say no.
Then you don't need it physically. Mentally, it's nice to something to look forward to, and when you're looking forward to it, you can keep on track for your diet for the rest of the week. And in certain cases, it does. It doesn't benefit you. It's just, especially if you go in all day, a cheat day.
Yeah, then nah.
That's just gonna.
I still have my regular meals. I still have my regular meals, and then I have the cheat meals on top. So I'll still make sure I'm getting my main meals in, my good meals, my good nutritious meals in, and then I'll throw that in on top. So
yeah, if you're dieting and you're wondering whether you should have a cheat meal, you don't need one, or unless you need it mentally, and then. If you do physically need a boost in calories or carbs, you're better off going with a refeed day, like just a higher carb day, still clean. You're gonna get more out of it than a cheat day or a cheat meal. J Andrew 7, when we recording, hold tight J Andrew 7, my boy. Remember him?
With the beard?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Been watching your videos, to be fair, and you're decent, bro.
Nah, we're gonna link up soon. I'm gonna holler you after this video, and we'll get one going. And Sharif.
My bad. Shy, how big? Shy, how big are the arms?
You know, like Kelly Muscle. It's from Big Tony. Nah,
no. How big are my arms? And Scott, how big are yours?
You won't give me off.
How big are they, bro?
I don't know. I've never measured anybody else. So I don't know how big they are, but they've grown. That's all that matters. They've grown.
Mine's are. I can tell you. I always measure them. Mine's are 18.
Mine's are 18s.
Mine's are 18. Yeah, with a pump 19s. Soon to be 22s, so don't worry. What are the accents?
Birmingham. Yeah. We are from Birmingham. our accents are Birmingham. I don't think we've got a bad Brummie accent.
Nah, I don't
think I've got a Brummie accent at all.
Oh yeah, J Price 9. Have we had any injuries in the past that have set us back?
I've never had an injury. Touch wood.
Yeah, touch wood. I've never had an injury.
Yeah, never had an injury. Never broken a bone. I've never done anything.
We've had a little tweak. You know what I mean?
Had a little twinge, like where you think I need to rest it for a bit.
A bit of rotator cuff problems.
Yeah, but never nothing like.
Nothing serious.
So touch wood, it ends around. And if you train properly and train safe and
train smart, right?
Practice correct form. That don't mean you can't go in and kill a session and throw some heavy weights about, as long as you're not being stupid. Do you know what I mean? If you're doing deadlifts and your back's bending like a fucking U-turn, then you're gonna snap your shit up and obviously you're gonna end up injured. If you train with proper form, you're not gonna get injured unless it's just a freak accident. But you know,
this is a freak accident.
Yeah.
Are we going to be releasing TeamSwench merchandise anytime soon?
We will be. Something we've done in the past, but not like half-hearted. We haven't done it properly. Like you'll see in the videos, we've got our own merchandise that we wear. But yeah, it's in the works. We're going to do some t-shirts, some stringers, probably just start at that.
Yeah.
So it depends on the demand. Like it's not even a thing for profit. We'd like to get our stuff out there and have people representing TeamSwench and that. But
if you guys want it, let us know.
Yeah. If you want it, let us know and we'll do it. I don't just want to do it and be trying to sell my t-shirts. That's not what we're trying to do.
Nah.
But in the same sense, if people wanted it, I'd love for people to be wearing TeamSwench stuff. Do you know what I mean? So you let us know and we'll do it.
He asks, do you guys enjoy any other sports, or is it just straight gym?
Let's start.
Okay. When I was younger, I used to love football. Keep telling this guy.
He never loved you.
Bro, I used to play football all the time. Bro, I was better than you. Yeah. I was playing at a high level, let's just say that.
Until what happened?
Injury, but we won't get into that. Injury. Yeah, so I'll give that up now. Straight gym for me.
I've always been in sports, to be fair. I used to play football back in the day, Sunday League, Moseley Town Colts, top goal scorer one season still.
I thought you was in goal, bro.
Yeah, I played in goal one season. I say bare pens, I don't know how that come about. Then I played up front, scored 14 goals. Then I kept getting sent off.
Next question is, Joe Adams, what was your first cycle?
Well, I've got it here actually, I'll show you. You don't know about that.
Have you quit your job now to be a full-time PT?
Yes, I am full-time PT now. You probably see me plugging in all the videos on my socials, but yeah, full-time personal trainer at Body Blitz Gym. Shai is also a full-time personal trainer at the Rock Gym. So yeah, we're thinking of doing like a joint thing where not so much personal training, more just like one-on-one sessions with the both of us, working out and see if it's something that people would be interested in. Let us know if you'd be interested in that. But yeah, we're both full-time personal trainers, so if you are interested in sessions in your local, or even if you're not local, you just come in through Birmingham or whatever.
Want to quit one-to-one?
Get at either of us or both of us, whatever.
We'll sort it out. William, what's that? Chicom.
William Chicom, I know him, he's cool.
Remember the name, remember the face, remember the game. Yes.
Now he comes
the new. Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah. Tour, the bench press challenge, hold tight you.
Seen him at Foundry Gym. Yeah, my man.
Jeez.
Sick. That's my new catchphrase, by the way.
I just got one off my Snapchat through official JW Josh. I featured him in my vlog the other day because he competed at the BMBF not last week, the week before, and he won his category. Remember, I put him in. He sent me some pictures and I showed you in the vlog. He actually went on to win that, so shout out to Josh. His question was, what's our split like now that we're off season? I did actually answer that before. We don't have any kind of split. So.
And I don't even have an off season, you have off season.
Yeah, like this is my off season now. Shai's never, he doesn't have off.
I'm lean all year round, so I'm just trying to put on mass all the time, do you know what I mean? I'm just trying to eat, I just eat.
But as far as the split, yeah, no split. We just train until we need a rest day, making sure we get everything in 1 week, everything in the week, and make sure whatever we're trying to work on more, we're getting twice a week. That's literally how we work it. What do I do for my calves? It's a question I get asked a lot because I've got pretty good calves. First of all, I'm not gonna gas it. Genetically, I've got good calves. My dad's got good calves. My brother's got good calves. It's just that's genetics. But
you've only recently,
yeah, like I've started wanting to train them harder to make them even more freakier. Do you know what I mean? Not because I need to work on them, but what I would say is high volume. And when I say high volume, I mean 20 reps should be your minimum, 20, 30 reps. And another big tip is when you're working on your calves, everyone focuses on the squeeze at the top,
get
the stretch at the bottom, really letting that stretch out, let your body weight stretch your calf out, and then getting the full squeeze at the top. That's what's gonna make the difference. It's just, obviously your range of motion with calves is tiny and there's not a lot you can do for it. So you really need to make the most of every movement. But the stretch at the bottom, I emphasize that the most, make that the hardest part, and squeeze right at the top. And just hit it hard, high volume, heavy weight, 20, 30 reps. Like I do a circuit and it's a 60 rep circuit, so
no rest time or what?
No rest time. 20 reps on the standing calf machine, 20 reps body weight, and then 20 reps seated, just constant. You gotta hammer them. But yeah, that's my advice for calves. We're gonna round it off there for this episode.
Part 1 completed. We're doing another one soon.
Yeah, like obviously this was our first one, so we literally just winged it and we're gonna see what reaction we get from it. But obviously we get these questions every day from every people, so we tried to get back to everyone individually, but obviously you can't physically can't.
It's hard to get answers.
So we're gonna start doing these more regular. So if you do message us and we don't get back to you for whatever reason, then be sure that we will have noted it and it will probably be in one of the Q&A soon. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Follow the socials.
Yeah, at TeamSwench, at Scott_Swench, at _Shy. You already know, I'm gonna put them all in the description box. And we will see you on the next video.
Peace.